Sponsored by W Energy. Head on over to w.gg and use code OTBN10 for 10% off your first order. I am your trivia host, Kenneth Cotterill from the Competitive Hedge Podcast, and it is Trivia Playoffs. We have our second semifinal here tonight. The Hot Steppers have already punched their ticket to the final. It was a major blowout in the first semifinal, so we're seeing if we can have a closer matchup here tonight. But let's welcome in our teams. We're going to start with the team to my left, the winner of Group B, a team that had 1 point, had 2 players in the Trivia OTBN Power Rankings. Now they only have one, that being Stu. We got Stu Zach and that other guy known as Damn It Stu Club. Fellas, how we doing?
We're good.
Killing it. Can we file the grievance though? Because I was watching the intro. Can we get some CFB highlights in that?
I'll take it up with the committee. We'll see what we can do for next season. I appreciate the feedback, Zach. Now, Stu, do you feel disrespected in the power rankings?
100%.
Where should you be?
Listen, I think I should be 1, but let me tell you something.
Stu,
the 2 best players in the league are in this matchup right here, and the fact that we're 2 and 3 respectively is pretty crappy in my opinion. We should be 1 and 2, whichever way you want to put them is fine. But we're the 2 best players in this league.
The wrong Spanish guy is number 1, by the way. So just keep that.
Now, Zach, what's it like having to carry Prez all season long?
Listen, man, it's a team. Me and Stu been in the weight room getting those squats in so we can carry him through to a championship. And I'm sure, listen, he'll put his name first on the trophy, but it's all good.
Most definitely, I will.
I mean, technically, the only one with their name on the trophy would be Stu if it does end up being you guys for the Damn It Stu Club. Now, on the other side, on the right, we have the runners-up of Group A, 1 player in the OTBN Power Rankings, that being Walker, along with Francis and Rob, known as the Fireworks Bar Clan. Fellas, how we feeling tonight?
Good.
Yeah, Thad texted me good luck. He wants us to win. He remembered he saw and he was like, I need you to beat Prez. So
because he's scared.
Yeah, Thad wants us to win.
Yeah, that's a loser.
That's good.
Thad is apparently scared, even though he's already been eliminated. Now, do you guys feel like you're underdogs tonight, given that the team on the left, they're the undefeated one?
What's the spread on this? What's the spread?
They're undefeated. Well, I mean, they're due for a loss then, right?
Yeah, you put us third in the updated odds going into the playoff. I already voiced my displeasure on social media, so I won't do it again here. It's a waste of time.
All righty, I love that you're all feeling disrespected. Now let's see if you can back it up in semifinal number 2. Now we'll quickly go through the rules. Not that we really need to look at them. Same topics as always: NBA, college football, college basketball, and NFL. Now, when it comes to those bonus round categories, 2000s NFL quarterbacks for Damn It Stu Club, Fireworks Bar Clan with 2010s NBA Finals. So that should be exciting. Now we've got on the rules side of things, Chris is the designated speaker for his team, Walker for his. Lock it in to make it final. 60 seconds to respond, and then bonus round is worth ×2. Now, Trivia Lifelines, we didn't have any last week in the semis, so we have the phone a friend option. Once a game, you may phone a friend. If they don't respond, then tough luck. And then the stick it on them option, a lifeline that has not been used successfully yet this year, so we'll have to see if it's used tonight at all. But once a game, you may stick a question on your opponent. If they don't know it, you get 2 points. If they do, then they get 2 points. Fellas, are we ready to go?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Definitely.
All righty, topic number 1 is the NBA, and we are starting with the Damn It Stu Club for this one. Name this team's leading scorer in the 2009-10 season based off who their head coach was. Jay Triano. Timer starts now.
Jay Triano.
Not a lot of chatter out of the gate. 20 seconds of dead silence.
I can't tell you who Jay Tirano is.
I'm about to say that Prez is the basketball guy. He brought me and Stu for football, and I'll be honest, I don't even know who Jay Triano is. So
I don't even know who Jay
Triano
is. Oh my god, Jay Triano.
20 seconds.
Prez, you the speaker. It's your call, bro. Because I don't know. I don't know 5 people in the world who know who Jay Triano is.
I don't know.
I guess.
I don't know.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No answer.
Oklahoma City Thunder.
Well, I was looking for the leading scorer, not the
player,
team.
bro.
It was a tie, the whole team.
Goes the other side.
Shot.
So I actually
got wrong anyway.
I actually know who he coached. But we have to find the player because he coached the Raptors. He coached the Raptors, and he said 09 and 10. That's going to be pre-Heatles. So
you think Bosch?
That's the early. I think those are those Bosch Raptors teams.
Yeah, Chris Bosh is just a good shout.
All right, we'll lock in Chris Bosch.
We take the one
Let's go,
There it
baby.
is.
in the final.
Let's go, baby.
Jay Triano, also coach of Team Canada basketball at one point.
Oh, that's why.
I don't think
That's why this question was asked.
I don't think that's even a real coach. To be honest.
I mean, it's in his own division. Prez is a Knicks fan. Would have seen.
I don't pay
Triano
attention to
plenty of
Toronto
times.
Raptors. You don't even pay attention to Toronto Raptors. You live in Canada.
That's true, Ken.
I pay attention to them. I don't like them, but I pay.
Who is Jay Triviano? Thought he was a catcher.
Well, that's probably why you guessed a team instead of an actual player. So, all right, 1-0 is the lead for Fireworks Park.
I have my focus is like horrible.
Goes to the other side here.
I need that alpha male.
Name this team's leading scorer in 2009-10 based off who their head coach was. Nate McMillan. Timer starts now.
Oh God, I don't know who.
Is that Blazers?
Yeah, Blazers. It's
Okay.
definitely Blazers are my guess.
Is that going to
Would
be
that
like
Aldridge?
Yeah, Aldridge.
I think
be the
so.
best player.
I have no idea. Listen, I'll delegate.
That would be my. I would guess because
Yeah.
I believe it's the Blazers, so I would think it would
Yeah.
be. I would think it would be
All right.
Aldridge.
I'm with Rob.
Yeah, so y'all are good with that? Because
Yeah.
all right, I'll lock in LaMarcus Aldridge.
Goes to the other side.
Ah, that's I
Chris,
thought that was
Chris, Chris,
That's our best guess.
Brandon Roy.
I support Stu. He's
Brandon
pretty
Roy.
good on these.
He wasn't out. He wasn't cooked by them.
No,
In
Brandon Roy.
09?
Brandon Roy. You think that's? I was thinking Wes Matthews for some reason too. I know Wes Matthews had a good year before he got paid, but you know what? Stu, I trust. Lock it in, Brandon Roy.
We got a tie ball game.
Stu's the goat.
Dang.
The goat.
So leading scorer, yep, it was Roy, 21.5. Aldridge was 17.9. Third in scoring was Andre Miller on that team.
Oh, jeez.
And then for the Raptors one, it was Bosch was 24, Bargnani was 17.2, and Jarrett Jack 11.
I'm glad it wasn't Bargnani because I never would have thought of him.
No way.
Let me just say, for the purposes of the rivalry, that couldn't have gone better. Walker stole Stu's question, and Stu stole Walker's. So
See, this is what we do. We create
Yeah.
moments.
I mean, at
Yeah,
this
but-
point, do I just send the other four of you to the back and then it's just
Yeah.
a showdown? Or
Yeah,
Bring me back up. Bring
just
me and
finish
Walker
my
back up for
margarita
college
and watch.
football.
I studied the wrong categories. I was studying the NBA draft. I don't even get NBA draft questions.
Alrighty. Heading over to Damn It Stu Club, 1-1 is the score. In the 2014 NBA draft, 1 second-round pick went on to be a multi-time All-Star. Which Western Conference player was it? Timer starts now.
So that was the Giannis draft.
He legit complained about not getting draft questions and then didn't say anything straight out the gate.
Yeah, I'm about to throw up if you don't get this one right after studying the NBA draft.
What year was Draymond drafted?
That's what I was thinking.
2011.
Oh, he's old as shit.
So he did study.
Yeah, not this one.
2014.
So which ones did you
That's the
study?
Giannis draft. That's the Giannis draft. Second round.
I think I
pick.
know this, guys. When they get it wrong.
Rob,
Oh, when they get it wrong. 20 seconds.
I just talked about this on the podcast too. Oh my god.
That's even worse.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Can we throw
make sure you put on your glasses so you don't name another team.
who do we know that was?
Seven. 6,
Throw someone out there.
5,
Not
4.
Draymond.
3, 2, 1. Need an answer.
Ooh, lock it in, Malcolm Brogdon.
Nope. It's not it.
Goes
It's
to
not
the other
it.
side.
Rob, it's our two-time
Western
defending
Conference,
MVP.
Yeah, it's Jokic.
It's Jokic. We'll lock it in.
Yes,
Jokic.
it is.
Jesus Christ.
Zach, for
I
you.
mean,
Sorry,
to
man.
be
This is-
fair to Chris, that was really difficult. Jokic is a really
Yeah.
unknown guy.
Yeah,
I know,
not a lot of people have heard of him.
He wanted
Wow.
a question about Jovic. That's what it was.
Yeah, he thought it was Jovic, which is
Yep.
fair.
Yeah.
He's had a really
I thought he
good-
was the year before.
So it's not Pages Stojakovic?
All righty, so 2-1, Fireworks Sparkland. Question number 4 is yours for the
Ooh.
NBA.
Sometimes
In the
life
2012
goes
NBA draft, 2 second-round picks went on to be multiple-time All-Stars. Draymond Green and which Eastern Conference player? Timer starts now.
Good. It's my turn. I don't remember as we get further and further away.
Yeah, me neither.
So, wait, hold on, just real quick. Draymond wasn't 2011. He didn't even get that part of it right.
You're being immature. Completely immature.
Oh my
The
goodness.
team's-
Let's see. So Eastern Conference.
It's not Brogdon, right? Like he had brought that up earlier.
Nah,
I'm just
that
trying
was
to think
more-
of the-
That's not.
I'm trying to
that
think of
was
the
a lot more-
successful second round guys, but
Yeah. In the
Yeah.
East,
20
well, like
seconds.
Eastern Conference All Stars. Name like some
13.
obscure ones. I'm trying to think of
I
obscure.
don't know.
ones.
Who did the Heat draft in the second round? Who did the Raptors draft in the second round? That's-
7, 6, 5.
I really have no idea.
3,
Yeah, I have no idea.
2.
I got
One.
I don't know. Do you want to?
I'll lock in Malcolm Brogdon.
Go to the other
Yeah,
side.
just 'cause I knew that wasn't it.
Nope.
Okay. Chris,
Or-
can you answer a simple question for me?
Probably not.
Okay. Because hear me out. Is Chris Middleton a multi-time All-Star? Because didn't he come out that year?
That might be right. He's a second round pick.
I
He
don't know.
was
if
with
he's
Detroit.
an
He's with
All-Star.
Detroit, and he went to Milwaukee. 2012 though. Is that when he came out? So next, no one had the next.
What years would he make All-Star? Because I know he made one recently.
Middleton made one probably like 2 years ago. I think not this year
20
before.
seconds.
Did Lance make one when he was with the Pacers?
No, he never made the All-Star team.
Okay.
I said we ride with Middleton. As I can't think of another second
I can't,
round.
yeah. And when he says the name, I'm gonna get pissed off. All right, lock it in. Chris Middleton.
Got a tie ball game.
That's
That name didn't
frustrating.
even-
That's
didn't
really
even have it.
No, we should be up.
Middleton, the 39th pick.
Can't
out
believe I
of
got
A&M.
Jokic going wrong. I overthink the Jokic one.
There was a previous question on the season where we referenced the fact that Chris Middleton was on some random ass Detroit team. So,
Yeah, he got drafted by Detroit, and then they traded him for nothing. And
alrighty,
Sounds
so
like a
now we're heading over to the category. Prez, you can probably take 5 if you want. We're heading over to college.
We're gonna have to
you know what?
Wasn't he
I blame the
already
Sprite.
doing that?
This
I
is
feel
not
like-
good Sprite. You ever had bad Sprite? This is-
Sorry,
Yeah,
was that
We're gonna
too
have to
big of
tread
a cut?
water here for a minute, boys.
Alrighty, so 2-2. We're heading over to the Damn It Stew Club
should be
for
winning.
this one. In the history of Texas Longhorns football, 2 players have had 2,000-yard rushing seasons. Ricky Williams and this running back in 2016. Timer starts now.
Oh my God, I'm trying to think of a name.
2016 Texas running back.
Foreman? Deontay Foreman?
Deontay? Or is he?
That sounds right.
He was a Longhorn, right? He was a Texas,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he was definitely at
Yeah.
Texas. Did he hit 2K though? Because I know
He
he
hit
was
2K.
good, but was he a 2K good?
I don't know. I just
Ah,
it's the only
that's
one
a
that's
name,
on my
yeah.
mind.
Texas running backs.
I'm gonna say ride with it
20
because he
seconds.
did have that.
Ah.
He was really good, but I just don't know. If he
I'm gonna
hit
go
2K,
with y'all
but
on that
that's-
because
yeah,
that's the only name I can think of. a
Ride
Texas
with
running
it. Let's
back.
go.
All right, lock it in. Deontay Foreman.
3-2.
I knew the answer too. I just was hoping they would.
Of course he did. He's a former Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Alrighty,
balled
then.
out last year. No, he balled out last year for a little bit.
running back after a couple years ago.
So, question number 2, heading back to Fireworks Bar Clan. In the history of Michigan State football, 2 players have had over 1,700 rushing seasons. Lorenzo White and this running back from the 2012 season. Timer starts now.
Rob, the immediate name that comes to mind is like Josh Langford.
Oh, maybe.
I don't remember exactly. I could also be mistaking that for a basketball player. I'm not going to
Wasn't
lie.
Draymond Green on that team?
Yeah, he was.
Shoot.
Not according to you though, because he was drafted in 2011.
I got nothing.
I was literally
I
for
don't
an
know-
hour
I don't know
straight.
Michigan's-
I don't know
draft.
Michigan. I don't know Michigan State football like that.
All right,
I can
well,
do a
that's
Michigan
that's
question.
my best guess. So
I mean, it's as
Do
good
you
as
want to stick
anything
it on
else.
him? Do you think
All
they'll
right.
know it?
no, I want to take the guess.
Okay.
We'll lock in Josh Langford.
Goes the other
I,
side.
I
Hey,
know this one.
Hey, is it
Le'Veon
Le'Veon
Bell.
or is it LJ
Le'Veon
Scott?
Bell. It's Le'Veon Bell.
Le'Veon Bell.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's
Le'Veon?
better than Josh Langford.
Lock it in, Le'Veon Bell,
Le'Veon Bell, 4-2.
boxing champion.
I knew it was either him or Scott.
I feel
can't
better
remember
now.
Which
I
one.
feel a lot better.
Josh Langford 100% probably didn't even play football.
I'll be honest, when you said that
Probably
name,
an accountant.
I
He
had no
probably
idea.
owns a football team.
But I'm also not a college football
Probably
guy.
owns an
so-
NBA team. Doesn't
I thought about it for a
Mississippi
second, and then I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right.
Alrighty, so damn it, Stu Club up 4-2, early lead. Heading back to them for question number 3. Name this college football program based off their
man.
previous starters: Dan Fouts, Kellen Clemens, and Joey Harrington.
It's so
That's
easy.
so easy.
Prez, get your first question right. Who
That's
is
so
it?
easy.
It is the Oregon Ducks. Lock it in.
That's tough, man. That's tough.
5-2.
Come
Prez
on.
should be in that top 5. Just throwing that
That's-
out there. It's the first question of the year.
I remember
Oh,
Joey
my
Harrington. I used to love Joey Harrington.
Now, all I have to say is, if Prez knew the answer, it was super easy. So you better give us one of those too. We got
You're
softball.
gonna have to make
I'm
a
about to
brain.
embrace my full Frank. I'm about to embrace my full Frank the Tank here.
Name this college football program based off their previous
Jesus
starters:
Christ.
Trent Edwards, Jim Plunkett, and Kevin Hogan.
You know what's crazy is I don't even know this one, or I don't know this one because of Trent Edwards and Jim Plunkett. I know it because of Kevin Hogan.
That's hilarious.
Let's hope so.
I'll lock in Stanford.
Well, there you go. It's a fair trade-off. So
Yeah, I knew it. I remember watching Kevin Hogan.
I almost put Davis Mills in there, but I thought that was too
That
obvious.
was
so.
Yeah, that would have been.
It was
I tried to go a
equally-
bit more obscure with starters, but it was.
I mean, if you'd have put Andrew Luck, nobody would have guessed it.
Thanks, Stu.
Probably would have guessed the Rosie Shores
Dude,
retirement.
killing the vibe heading out of college football. All right, so 5-3 is the score for Damn It Stu Club. Now we are heading over to college basketball for this round. Damn It Stu Club, you're up first. Since 2010, only one player has scored over 1,000 points in a season. Which player in 2011 was it? Timer starts now.
Was it Kimba? 2011 was the year they went on that run.
But did he score over 1,000 though?
I
I'm
don't
thinking
know.
of a guy who's averaging like 25. I don't know why I'm thinking Jimmer.
1,000 is like, good lord.
Jimmer was averaging like 27 a game. But I don't know if he was 2011 though. That's the thing. I'm thinking of it's probably
Roll with it.
Roll with it.
Yeah, I'll back you
He
up
was
on
a
it. What,
bucket.
Jimmer?
I don't know if that's the year though. I know he was.
Just go with it. That's fine.
All right, lock it in, Jimmer Fredette.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's another one I knew off the bat.
Oh,
Yeah, same. I actually knew one.
oh,
Chris might be making a push for,
That's what I'm saying.
for number
it
5.
had to be a guy that was average. He averaged like 27 in BYU.
I mean,
He was getting
Thad's
buckets.
got to drop
I
out. So.
should have never publicized that's good luck message. All of a sudden, he's on a tear.
What happens when you doubt me?
All righty. Fireworks Bar Clan, heading to you. Since the 2010 season, only one player has 330 assists in a season. Which player in 2018-19 was it?
Scored 33. Which player in?
I actually kind of have a shout here.
I mean, I'm trying to think of that draft class. I actually feel like it wasn't.
Francis, I think this one's near and dear to your heart. I think it's your franchise point guard, man.
You think it's Ja?
I think it's Ja.
I mean, I don't think that's a bad shout.
He was averaging like 24 and 10 or something like that because he wasn't a crazy scorer at Murray. Like he got that whole team involved.
20
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad shout.
That's where my opinion lies pretty strongly.
He's still another year, right? No, he's came back.
Yeah, all right. I trust you. I think that's a good
solid
shout.
guess.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna
a good shout.
lock in Ja Morant.
6-4.
Nicely done.
Yep.
All righty, so heading back to Damn It Stu Club for this one. Who is the most outstanding player of the NCAA tournament in 2017? Timer starts now.
Okay. So Duke won in 2015. Duke won in 15.
That was the year UNC won, right?
UNC won it the following year.
I thought they
Was it
won in
hard?
2017.
Was that the? Oh, was
Wait,
that
so
the, was that Nova?
Are we talking
bucket?
the 2016-17 season, or like it was 17
It would
the
be
year of the tournament?
17 tournament, so 16.
Rob, I've got us.
16, 17. So
Okay.
Nova, right?
Yeah. So was it Hart?
Nova
I thought
versus
that was
Nova
that
versus.
was UNC. I thought
Don't
Villanova
worry,
was the
boys.
year
I got
after.
us here.
Oh, shit.
Because the tournament's always the next year, so I'm pretty sure the
20
tournament
seconds.
of 17 was UNC.
So the end of March of 17, right?
Count it down.
Yes.
Ken. Count them down.
It would be.
Yeah, so that's
So Carolina year?
7, 6,
yeah, that's Carolina's year.
5,
So Luke
4,
May.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Need a player.
Roll with it.
Lock it in, Luke May.
Goes to the other side.
Right team, wrong player, boys. Lock it in with Joel Berry.
Damn.
Love it.
6-5.
I know Luke May hit the buzzer beater that year against.
Yeah, Luke May did have a really good tournament that one,
was
but
hurt.
it
He was a
very-
monster that year. Damn
I'll
it.
never forget that season.
If
That
I'm not
fun-
mistaken, that's UNC Gonzaga final.
Yeah, that was the one where Oregon and South Carolina made the Final Four.
Who was on Gonzaga that year?
South Carolina beat Duke that year. Yeah, she'll do it about that.
Sendarius Thornwell, and then Oregon had Dylan Brooks. Like, no joke. That was
South
their-
Carolina.
I know, notable
Who did
NBA
the
tough
Zags?
guy, Dylan Brooks. All right, so
I remember Joe Berry did go off that
6
tournament
to
too.
5.
He doesn't
Damn it,
respect
Steve
anybody
Club.
else. They score 40. All right.
Heading back to Fireworks Sparkland for this one. Who is the most outstanding player of the NCAA tournament in 2013? Timer starts now.
The 2013 NCAA tournament. Was that that wasn't the AD team? That was 2012.
Yeah.
So
Who was it? Duke.
UConn was 14. I'm trying to remember who.
Was it Duke?
Duke was 15.
Wasn't Wisconsin right around there too?
Yeah, Wisconsin was really good.
Yeah, but they didn't win it. I don't think usually.
True. Yeah, I don't think they did.
Oh no,
I
I know. 13 was the one that got vacated. That was the Michigan Louisville year.
20 seconds.
The Louisville had what's the white kid's name? It wasn't the point guard. It was
What's
the
the-
white. It was the white
the
kid that played on the wing.
7, 6,
I was thinking of when you
It was
said
4,
the
Luke
point guard, so I was
Hancock.
remembering.
it was
2,
Luke Hancock.
1.
Lock it in
Answer.
with Luke Hancock.
We got a tie game.
Let's go, Walker. Let's
on
go,
here.
man. Let's go, baby.
It should also be noted,
Woo!
no wrong
I got
answers
Baker.
yet. Like,
Peyton,
no
I was
questions.
thinking
asked.
Peyton Silva. No, Peyton Silva.
That's
I'll be
That's what I
honest,
was thinking
when
of.
I
Oh,
first
yeah.
saw
I
that,
knew
I
it.
thought it would have been Siva or Gorgie Jang was also on that.
See, but
Yeah,
I
he was
knew-
blocking
wow.
everything.
I had Siva on the brain, but I'm not doing the things where I give the other team answers anymore. I'm not doing it.
Can't do it. It's cost us so many times.
It literally cost us the game last week. I'm not
Alrighty,
That's
so
why
we
I'm
got
staying quiet.
6-6. As
6-6.
advertised, the Damn It Stu Club took it to him in college football, and then Walker delivered on college basketball. So now we head over to NFL 6-6.
I didn't get MVP for some reason.
Starting with the Damn It Stu Club. Name this NFC team leading wide receiver based off who their offensive coordinator was in 2016, Edgar Bennett.
That's an Edgar.
That?
Timer starts now.
This isn't even real coordinators. What the fuck
What are you talking about?
a real? I don't even know who Edgar Bennett is. So I know an Edgar, but we don't talk about him.
Big Edgar guy.
What? I don't know. He's with Edgar Bennett, apparently. NFC teams leading wide receiver based on their offensive coordinator. Stu, you got anything?
20 seconds.
Drawing a blank.
I don't know who Edgar Bennett is. I don't know. He feels like a bear coordinator.
7, 6, 5,
Started to go wide receiver in
Four.
2016.
3, 2.
Brandon Marshall. I
One.
don't know.
Are you locking it in?
Lock it in, Brandon Marshall.
Goes to the other side.
I don't know. I don't know. Edgar Benedict.
It's kind of funny you said that because I actually was sitting here thinking that sounded like an NFC North coach, not Bears.
I thought it was Packers.
Coached
for
the
some
Lions.
reason.
If you had told me he
maybe.
coached the Lions or something, I would have been like, yeah, sure.
So what? You could throw out like Calvin Johnson.
No, he was retired at that point.
Oh, like 2016. That's right. Yeah.
I mean, and I don't even know at that point, even if it had been like, I mean, the Bear. I don't even know who the Bears. I don't even know who the Packers' leading receiver was at that point.
Well, who's the,
20
just, I guess
That
just
was when
throw
like
it-
that was the like
just say
Julio.
it
That was
good.
like the Julio dominating the league thing. But that guy, but that wasn't he wasn't the offensive coordinator in Atlanta.
I mean, we just got to name a big
really
name wide
good
receiver.
NFC receiver.
7, 6, 5,
Wasn't the Giants?
4, 3, 2,
Odell. I don't know.
1.
No.
Need a player.
Marvin Jones Jr.
Oh, Packers.
I was right. I had the team.
Wow.
Couldn't think of the player.
Wow.
No, you got it wrong though.
Couldn't
You
think of
got it
a player.
wrong. Didn't
You
get it
guys
right.
are both in the NFC North too, so
We were in the right division.
I
You're right-
really
you're right
honestly,
there.
Wow.
I really just threw a random guy that I thought might have been on the
I just don't know a lot of Edgars in Green Bay. That's the
When
thing.
you Walker, when you said you couldn't think of receiver, my mind just went blank on all Packer receivers.
Yeah. I thought of Donald
It's still tied,
I
right?
had nothing.
yeah.
It's still tied, right?
Still tied at 6-6. First question gone now. Head to the Fireworks Bar Clan for this one. Name this NFC team's leading wide receiver based off their offensive coordinator was in 2017. Pat Shurmur. Timer starts now.
Fun fact about Pat Shurmur: he had a son that played quarterback in the SEC.
All right, just answer the question.
Absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible.
You went to Vandy, right, his kid?
Yes, and Rob, this should hit pretty close to home to you.
Yeah, this
because
is-
I know who Shurmur was coaching at that point, but you're
Yeah,
gonna have to
wasn't
tell
this
me
the
who the
Vikings?
receiver was on that team.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Would this be?
Stu, be ready.
Was this
He
Diggs?
said, "Stu, be ready."
I don't know when Diggs
Oh,
was drafted.
well, probably. I guess it would have been Thielen, right? In
20
2017.
I'm thinking.
I was thinking Thielen, but I don't know what his prime was.
Wait, you're just suggesting that he's not in his prime anymore, and I don't respect that.
7,
You didn't watch him last year, then.
5, 4.
I think
We'll
I
lock,
think
in,
lock in.
we'll lock in Adam Thielen because that's what
Yeah.
Rob said.
Let's go,
Yes,
Rob.
you monster.
They get a coach that people have heard about. And we get the coach
I mean,
that no one's
literally,
heard about.
I saw Pat Shurmur. I go, that's the Vikings. Like, so it was nice that it was my actual team. This is great.
Yeah, I know.
Alrighty. We're heading back to Damn It Stew Club. 7-6 is where we're at. The 2012 NFL playoffs. This AFC player led the postseason in receiving yards with 380. Who was it? Timer starts now.
Who's in the Super Bowl for them that year? The Patriots?
No, that was the 2012 was the
Oh, it was
Ravens.
the Ravens.
Yeah, the Ravens.
Jacoby Jones.
No. Returns, yeah, kick returns maybe.
Well, he went off. Remember, he had that
Steve?
big touchdown from Joe Flacco versus the Broncos to
Who
win.
they play in the AFC Championship? Broncos?
Yeah,
Yeah, that year.
But the Broncos had a bye though, right? Who was on the Ravens other than Jacoby? They had another round. Was
Steve
Antoine on
Smith.
it? Steve Smith?
No,
No, he
not
wasn't on
20
that.
seconds.
He was on like 2014.
Anquan Bolden.
Did he win a chip with them?
Now that might be.
I think it's Anquan.
Oh, who's the dude?
I think it,
7, 6,
I
5.
think it's Anquan because the next year he
4,
went and played for Sanford.
Or no. Well, what about
2,
Jacoby
1.
Jones? Maybe. I
Wanna
don't
go?
know, one of
Let's
the
go.
two.
Let's go with Jacoby.
I think it's Anquan.
All right,
Because
I'm going
Antoine
with
was
Stu.
old at that point, wasn't he?
All right,
He
Did
was
you lock
super
it in?
old.
lock it in. Anquan Bolden.
Oh,
Yes.
That's
I
tough.
thought that if you came this far to not trust Stu
That's
on
true.
that one, then that you deserve to lose. So.
Jacoby had a good playoff though. Jacoby, he had that big touchdown, the kick return in the Super Bowl.
Alrighty,
He had the most
7.
big returns in the Super Bowl.
7-7 goes back to Fireworks
Oh,
Bar
it's
Clan
tense.
before we head into the bonus round. In the 2013 NFL playoffs, this AFC player led the postseason in receiving yards with 327. Who was it? Timer starts now.
2013 NFL playoffs. The Ravens were there again, I'm pretty sure. Who else?
Were Broncos?
Yeah, I think so.
With Demarius?
Yeah, but that was the year. Didn't they win it all that year? Meaning they would have had a bye.
Maybe.
Well,
but he was pretty
who was in the
dominant
Super
too,
Bowl? Because I can't remember.
I think was that not the? I thought that was the Cam year where the Broncos ended up beating the
20
Panthers.
seconds.
Oh, that could be. I don't know. Even with the 20, I knew one of those two. My guess was going to be Demarius, but if I don't know.
I know the Colts won the AFC South that year.
7, 6,
And I think they at least won a
5,
playoff
Did
game.
4,
Did they beat the
Go
Saints
T.Y.
that year?
2.
Yeah, go
One.
to
Locked
Go
in
T.Y.
T.Y. Hilton.
Who?
I said locked in T.Y. Hilton.
Let's
there,
go, baby.
wow.
Because the Colts,
Huge.
did they beat the Saints? Or
They-
who they beat? They beat somebody. I can't remember who they beat.
So, funny enough, we lost Walker.
What just happened?
That's all right.
He was cheating. That's what it means.
Oh, my God.
Is this the mix-up round where you're just randomly assigned a team?
So,
Yeah, I'm on the left now.
T.Y. Hilton.
so
Oh,
because
they
I
made the
gave
AFC. No, they didn't make the
because
AFC
I
championship,
gave
yeah.
Rob his Minnesota question, that's why I went Colts question here in case they had a chance to steal, because I figured Stu would know it. He only played 2 playoff games. So he went off in his 2 playoff games that
That's
year.
the one
Is
when they
that
came back versus
is that
the
the
Chiefs?
comeback game? Yeah.
That's the Chief. It has to be the Chiefs game then.
Yeah.
Back at him
I
over.
think that's what it ended up being.
Yeah,
So-
sorry. I have weird
Yeah, cheater.
stuff. Yeah, that's what it was, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna call
You
you.
gotta log off quick to look
My
at his
whole
phone.
computer
There,
on
answers.
I mean, you can submit your complaints to the office after the game, but okay. So 8 to
Chris
7,
Brown.
meaning no matter what, cannot go to bonus after this. So bonus round is, damn it, Stu Club 2000s NFL quarterbacks, Fireworks Sparkland 2010s NBA Finals.
Actually,
Keeping
spent
in
my
mind,
afternoon studying.
Questions are worth double as well for this round. So no matter what, it can end in a tie. So
Get our own
let's start
questions right, gentlemen, and we go and get
Who's winning? Them.
8 to 7 for Fireworks Sparkland. Which quarterback led the league in passing yards in 2004? Timer starts now.
Is it ours or theirs?
It's yours.
Dante
This is your
Culpepper.
bonus question.
Yes, I was about to say
It's
I
Dante
know
Culpepper.
this one.
It's Culpepper.
Lock it in, Dante Culpepper.
Dang, I knew that for sure. I was like, if they don't know it,
Why do
took
I
it
feel
out
like
there.
Stu sat
a
in
big-
front of a computer all day and just read through 2000s NFL?
What I did.
Yeah,
That's
for
what
real.
I did. That's what I did with the final stuff, and I'm not ashamed.
Because what I've been hearing all week is just, oh, I've been studying, I'm gearing up, and that felt like okay. So we got 9 to 8
Stu's
now.
not even denying it.
He didn't deny it at all.
He's just sitting there. He doesn't say anything.
Fireworks Sparkland for this one. During the 2017 NBA Finals, which starter had the highest 3-point percentage? Timer starts now.
17 was Cavs Warriors 3. Warriors 1 and 4. Or not 4. They won in
No,
5.
5. They won.
They won in 5. They won in 4 the next year.
I
So
feel like
that's
it's
your Warrior, which I guess it doesn't specify that it had to be the winning team, but for the Warriors, that was KD, Clay, Curry, Iggy, I think was still on that team, but he was washed.
I feel like it's not going to be the name that you think.
Nah, and it also could very easily be a Cavs player.
He just said starter too, which means
Yeah.
someone could have shot like one and
Yeah,
and
seriously.
hit it.
Someone could have
20
made one.
seconds.
The only guy on the Cavs though, or the only players on the Cavs that I would take a shot with would be Love or J.R. Smith. So I kind of think it was Clay. I think Clay probably played off those other
Clay
guys.
was my first.
Clay's volume
answer.
probably went down like that, and his
7, 6,
Yeah.
5,
I'm good with Clay.
4.
That might have been the year he
Lock in
went.
Clay Thompson.
Goes to the other side.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can I ask you? Let me ask you guys a question. And this is for the championship. I want to say it was KD for the Warriors because that was that year KD went dumb in the finals. But did J.R. Smith start because he didn't shoot a lot? They just kicked it to him, and he probably shot like 10. But I feel like you had a high percentage. Was J.R. a starter in 2017?
Yeah, but there's so many guys. That's the thing. Who they said Klay Thompson, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was wrong. Okay.
Did
so
Kyle,
he played out.
Kyle Corver didn't start for
No.
Cleveland that year, did
Kyle
he?
Korver- but that's why if
I think he got
if we
benched. He was buns.
yeah, so I okay, so hear me out. I don't think it would be as obvious as to pick a Warriors player because they won. Listen, if this is another
JR?
Tim
10
Duncan situation, I'm a
JR?
You want to
go with JR?
Let's ride with JR. I feel like that's a
5,
shot.
Let's ride with the Henny God. Let's lock it
3.
in, J.R. Smith.
Oh, man.
Clutch. I better be in that top 5. I need.
Oh, that's
It was kind of in the wording with starter because otherwise,
Yeah,
I was gonna put
that's a good trick
star.
question. That's a good trick
Yep.
question. That was a good one.
But J.R. Smith in that finals shot 57% from 3.
Dog.
And he shot a decent clip in that finals. They just didn't have a lot else on that Cavs.
Was that the year
team.
they swept, or that was the year we went 5?
I think that was 5. KD was
it was
47%, Kyrie and Clay 42. So JR was the one cooking. All right, so damn it, Stu Club up 11-8. If they get this question right, then
Hold
it's
up.
over. If
Hold
not,
up. How are they up by 3? We were up 1.
They got 2
Because
questions
they've
right.
gotten the last 2
Oh,
questions.
they got the
wrong.
last 2. My
Because
bad.
we're
Okay,
better than
thank
you.
Jesus.
My bad.
Okay, so even if they get it wrong, you guys would have to steal the category and then get your own one right. So this one's for a spot in the final. Damn it, Stu Club. In the 2000 regular season, which AFC QB led the league in interceptions with 25? Timer starts now. I feel like Stu's computing right now.
He is. He's running the algorithm.
He's locked in. My guy's freaking locked in.
All I want is a chance.
This is it, right? They don't get this. It's over, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the thing is, if you give it to me, then you're going home.
Pause.
Oh,
Major pause.
It's 8-11, so even if you get this right, it's only 2 points.
Yeah, but then I'm getting my question back, and I'm not missing with the game. So shut up, Stu.
20 seconds.
I
Don't
want.
give it back to me.
We can get this right.
I'm not even conferring. I'm locking in.
I want to dominate. So
I already
let's
know
get-
the answer. I'm locking this shit in.
That was an
Right
AFC.
I'm
7,
Blame.
6, 5, 4,
Can
3,
I just? Was it Greasy?
1.
I want to say it's Testaverde or Greasy.
Oh, time's up. They're done. It's us.
Vinny Testaverde. Hey, Testaverde.
Lock it in, Testaverde.
It's too late.
You already timed out. You guys,
Honestly, I thought it was there. I thought it was
You-
there.
you guys went.
We're locking. Hey, we're locking in.
We got it wrong anyway. So
We're locking in Testaverde. Oh no! Don't
All
let
right.
me. Don't let me do this.
11-10. All righty. So Fireworks Star Clan, final question.
All the marbles.
They get it right. They're heading to the final. During the 2019 NBA Finals, which player led the series in blocks per game? Timer starts now.
It was that was the Raptor series. They won the series, and Serge Ibaka led the Raptors.
Serge Ibaka.
I studied my statistics.
Yeah, I.
Lock in
Yeah,
Serge
I'm with
Ibaka.
you.
There
Let's
it
go,
is.
baby.
There it is.
Wow.
And didn't give me MVP.
Does he get credit for that one question that I gave him? He didn't even come up with that.
To be fair, I was already sitting there waiting on you to miss it. I already knew the answer.
If my prez could have confirmed it quicker, we would have had it. But
Yeah, I mean, I did give you guys plenty of time after.
you
So
guys told me
it's
too late. I can.
It's unfortunate, but that's a hell of a semifinal.
That was
Like,
fantastic.
Absolute back and
All
forth.
right, bye.
This is Ohio State, Georgia. This should have been This should have been the championship.
So with that, we've got Fireworks Spark Clan heading to the final.
Okay.
Damn it, Stu. You guys had a great regular season and then just come up a little bit short. How we feeling after the results? Stu and Zach and Chris, you guys all had good games tonight. So how you feeling?
All right, gave them all. Missed the Vernie Testaverde one, but that's all right.
we good. Prez, how you feeling, man? At least you got your first 2 questions right, man, to end the season.
Hey, no more teams instead of players.
Wow. Chris, how are we feeling? I need some sort of comment here because
Right?
I'm just here so we don't get fined.
Oh no. All right, so fellas, Fireworks Bar Clan, you head over to take on Hot Steppers rematch of your pretty close.
Fucking
It was good.
We lost by 1.
Two 50-50s in that one.
Yeah, and we gave it to him. That was it.
I know.
All right, well,
They don't want to see me again. I'm a whole new motivation level.
I trust in Walker. I trust.
Deactivating my social media until the final.
well, appreciate everyone who tuned into
The way that's going, it'll be 6 months from now.
Prez is distraught. Don't know how he's feeling, whether we're going to have a third place game or not. Who knows? Maybe he wants that smoke with that again. I don't know. We'll evaluate that at a later date. But if not, we'll head into the finals, and then we'll be back for season 2 pretty quickly. I think we're going to fire it up beginning of June, so it's not going to be too long of a break. But appreciate everyone who tuned into Off the Ball Network Trivia. Head on over to w.gg. Use code OTBN10 for 10% off your first order.